Welcome back to the DS Incubator. In this video, we're going to be talking about the basic usage of DBT. We're going to be talking about DBT run to execute transformations, DBT test to validate the integrity of the transformed data, and DBT docs generate and DBT docs serve to generate and access the documentation of the database. One way in which we can execute those commands is in GitHub Codespaces, which I set up in a previous video, the one just before this one. If you already did that, you may still have that GitHub Codespace still running. So I'm going to click on that to get access to that environment. This Codespace should already have the DBT tool installed along with the other little pieces of software that are needed for this to work. So I'm not gonna explore too much of what's going on. This is mostly to give you an idea of the experience as a user that you could have running a project or managing a project that uses DBT. So here, let's go to a new terminal. And let's do just that. So DBT run, if you don't have DBT, then this will fail and it will remind you to go back to the previous video and see the installation instructions. So this works successfully, and now we can do DBT test. This will validate that the data has been transformed the way we want. We are not covering here how to write the tests, but simply how to run them. And finally, we want to explore the documentation. So first we need to do DBT docs generate, and then we're going to do DBT docs serve. So generate will create files that are then browsable on a web browser, and serve will serve those files as if they were a website, a static website that you can then bring. So before I run DBT serve, I wanted to show you the status of this Git repository, because the fact that you see these files listed here, or these folders listed here, shows that the structure of this repository has changed. So those commands, what have created is a number of files and folders inside the directory where you have your DBT project. So let's do git add to see more details about git add all, and now git status to see more details about what has been added here. So we can see that there is a logs folder that has been added, and also a target folder that has been added. We're gonna see that target folder in the next video, where we cover the structure of a DBT project. But to begin with, you can see that there is, for example, an index file which typically is associated to websites. So the next step for us now is to serve the website where we can see the documentation. So we're going to do DBT serve. Sorry, I forgot to do DBT docs serve. And that will open a web browser, here it is, automatically, where we get access to the documentation in the form of a website. That's pretty cool. So here is my Hello World little project. I'm going to keep continuing clicking there. And here is some information, some details about my data and the source code that generated or transformed the data. Okay, that's all for now. Again, the goal was to simply get familiarized with how to use the most basic commands in DBT.